सीक्रेट रेसिपी MDH का जीरा सिप जल जीरा मसाला।
सिप सिप जीरा सिप MDH का जल जीरा सिप MDH का जल जीरा सिप।
I'm going to shift focus to another important issue that has been raised by the Union Home Minister Amit Shah, who was addressing a rally in Assam ahead of the assembly elections, sharply contrasting India's sovereignty under BJP rule with the threat that has been posed by infiltrators. He claimed that during the Congress's 20-year governance, Assam's demography was being altered as the number of infiltrators rose dramatically to 64 lakh, dominating 7 districts and enabling vote bank politics. Not just him, but even Assam Chief Minister has basically flagged a demographic change. And here's what they said, and then we debate.
Assam is a polarized society. Next 30 years, we have to practice politics of polarization if you want to live. If you want to surrender, then surrender. But as a Assamese, I don't want to surrender. So I will fight, I will polarize. But polarization is not between Hindu and Muslim. Polarization between Assamese and Bangladeshi. That is the difference. So we don't fight with Assamese Muslim. We only fight with Bangladeshi Muslim.
आसाम में घुसपैठ होना चाहिए क्या? अरे जोर से बोलो, होना चाहिए क्या? एक कांग्रेस पार्टी ने असम को घुसपैठ कर अपनी वोट बैंक की राजनीति से सत्ता प्राप्त करने का घुसपैठियों के माध्यम से एक हथियार बनाया था। मैं बधाई देना चाहता हूं भाजपा सरकार को, असम की और हमारे मुख्यमंत्री को कि ये डेमोग्राफी बदलने का सिलसिला उन्होंने बंद कर दिया। 1,26,000 हेक्टेयर एकड़ भूमि बांग्लादेशी घुसपैठियों से मुक्त कराने का काम ये भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार ने।
मौलाना साहब, साफ तरीके से असम के मुख्यमंत्री कहते हैं कि वो मुसलमानों के विरोधी नहीं है। वो सिर्फ ये बात कहते हैं कि बांग्लादेशी मुसलमानों के खिलाफ है। वो सही बात है, क्योंकि अगर आप ये देखें कि असम में जिस तरह से अहोम के लोग ही कम होते जा रहे हैं और बांग्लादेशी मुसलमान बढ़ते जा रहे हैं, तो साफ तरीके से असम के मुख्यमंत्री जो कहते हैं वो सही है। मौलाना साहब, आपकी आवाज मेरे को ठीक से नहीं आ रही है। मौलाना साहब, आपकी आवाज ठीक से नहीं आ रहा है। हम लोग ऑडियो उसको फिक्स करेंगे। आई जस्ट वांट टू ब्रिंग इट। मौलाना साहब, वापस आप जुड़े रहे, हम कोशिश करेंगे आपके ऑडियो को ठीक करने के लिए। रजत, आई वांट टू ब्रिंग यू इन। Now, for the longest time, this entire debate, and perhaps in a very surreptitious manner, the Assam Chief Minister never spoke openly about whether he was taking an anti-Muslim position. Today has made it very clear, and in fact, when I last spoke to him in an interview that I had done with him, he very clearly said that, look here, I am not giving you any solution because I can't give a solution. He perhaps was as clear as this. He said that, look here, I can only stall this. It is inevitable, it will happen. As an Assamese, as an Assam Chief Minister, I will only stall this. I want to understand from you the real demographic threat and why we need to go beyond politics on this entire issue. What is the immediate threat that we are looking at?
Well, I have stayed, researched, wrote a book, being in Assam, understood the insecurities that the indigenous Assamese population faces. When I speak to the tribal communities living in Assam, they say that we will, in a few years, be seen in the museum. That is how we are going to lose our identity because of this absolutely unabated population growth happening from one community, which is largely a community which was created by illegal Bangladeshis who migrated for decades and decades, got political shelter, and eventually the indigenous Assamese society has no tools whatsoever left with them to actually go out and claim what is rightfully theirs. That is the real problem. And I don't see, and I agree with Himantota here, that there is no solution. What can you do today? Today, these illegal migrants over the period of last 50 years have better ways to prove their citizenship. They have all the Aadhars, passports, everything that you can imagine. They have no way now to identify who a bona fide citizen is versus who is an illegal migrant. And that is the real problem.
Okay,
Now, the other problem is, over the last 2 days, the kind of narrative that is being peddled around by people who have never even visited Assam. Do they even understand what a Mia even means in the colloquial understanding of that part of our country? If you do not know, if you just want to wear your Delhi lenses and those myopic ideas, you will end up trying to draw pejorative sense out of this word. As if the Chief Minister is trying to specifically target one community. Any Assamese, ask Arnab Goswami for that matter. He will tell you what a Mia means. Mia exclusively means Bangladeshi Muslims. It does not refer to the Khilonjia Muslims, which are the indigenous Assamese Muslims who have been living rightfully and about the true indigenous communities of the state of Assam. This country was partitioned on religious lines. And there will be future. The real fear is that there will be yet another partition of the state of Assam.
For all of us who are from the Northeast, we have essentially seen this happening, unfolding before our eyes. And in fact, from the time that we have grown up in the state of Assam and the neighboring areas, I myself have seen what has essentially changed. Maulana Sahab, आपको वापस मैं ये सवाल करना चाहूँगा क्योंकि इतने दिन इसके ऊपर सवाल उठाया जा रहा है कि देखिए असम के मुख्यमंत्री एक कम्युनिटी के खिलाफ बात कर रहे हैं, जब आज असम के मुख्यमंत्री साफ तरीके से कह रहे हैं कि अगर हम किसी के खिलाफ हैं वो है इलीगल इन्फिल्ट्रेटर्स के खिलाफ है, वो है बांग्लादेशी मुसलमान के खिलाफ, तो इसमें गलत क्या है?
देखिए, मैं तो पहले बार एक बात कहना चाहता हूँ आपके जरिए, आपके इस चैनल के माध्यम के जरिए सारा हिंदुस्तान की जनता को मैं एक बात सुनाना चाहता हूँ। आसाम के सीएम जो कह रहा है जो इलीगली बांग्लादेशी घुसपैठियों के खिलाफ मेरी लड़ाई है, मियाँ को बार बार बांग्लादेशी कह जा रहा है। मैं कहता हूँ एक भी मुसलमान आसाम में बांग्लादेशी नहीं है।
ये आप कैसे कह सकते हैं? मौलाना साहब किस दावे से आप कहते हैं? मौलाना साहब आप किस दावे से कहते हैं कि बांग्लादेशी इलीगल इन्फिल्ट्रेटेड घुसपैठिया कैसे नहीं है? आप कैसे दावा कर सकते हैं?
मैं आपको सबूत दे रहा हूँ ना,
बताइए।
2016 के इलेक्शन में अमित शाह जी गोले फाड़ के बोल रहा था 16 मई के बाद बांग्लादेशी को टाली टुकड़ा लेकर बांग्लादेश जाना पड़ेगा। उसके बाद 10 साल बीजेपी का सरकार रहा, कितने लाख बांग्लादेशी को हिंदुस्तान से भगाया है। अभी आज अमित शाह जी कह रहे हैं 26 के बाद एक भी बांग्लादेशी नहीं रहेगा। अरे बांग्लादेशी होगा तब भी नहीं जाएंगे ना।
अच्छा, तो इन मौलाना साहब तो कह रहे हैं कि आपकी सरकार ने कुछ किया ही नहीं है। चल, आप क्या कह रहे हैं कि क्योंकि ना मौलाना साहब आप वो फॉरेन ट्राइब्यूनल की बात तो आप कर ही नहीं पा रहे, वो अलग बात है कि देखिए अलग बात है कि आप इलेक्शन रैली में कुछ कह दे। और मौलाना साहब सुनिए, आप देखिए मौलाना साहब देखिए हम संविधान से चलते हैं। देखिए मौलाना साहब हम संविधान से चलते हैं। अगर आज कोई भी कह देता, कोई भी मंत्री ये उठ के ये कह देता कि कल को हम उठा के फेंक देंगे, वो ऐसा तो हो नहीं पाएगा क्योंकि हम संविधान से चलते हैं, तो हमें कायदे कानून के हिसाब से चलना पड़ता है। तो the accusation here is that what have you really done?
देखिए सबसे पहले तो आई एम वेरी
मौलाना साहब सुन लीजिए, आपने सवाल उठाया, आपने ये कहा कि आपने हटाया कितने जन को। चलिए मौलाना साहब आपने स्पष्ट तरीके से यही कहा ना। मौलाना साहब सुन लीजिए मेरी बात, क्योंकि आपने एक पॉइंट देखिए मौलाना साहब सुनिए मेरी बात, सुनिए मेरी बात, इससे उत्तेजित मत होइए। मैं सिर्फ इतना कह रहा हूं, आपकी सवाल को मैं बीजेपी के प्रवक्ता से पूछता हूं। Tuhin, the question here is this, that how much has been achieved because of the foreign tribunal's existence?
Shaman, first of all, I got your question. Please make sure that the Maulana does not speak while I am speaking, because I had the courtesy to listen to his gibberish. First of all, he seems to reflect Bangladeshi sensibilities when he says that not a single Muslim in Assam is from Bangladesh. He clearly, is being not only being economical with the truth, he is being extremely mischievous. Yes, we have had limitations, but in fact, if there is one state which has achieved maximum success in combating illegal migration, it is Assam. Assam has invoked the Foreigners Act of 1950, where the DMs
साढ़े 5 साल तक याद नहीं आते हैं। आप लोग बार-बार संकट में होते हैं, साढ़े 5 साल बांग्लादेश के याद नहीं आते हैं। जब निर्वाचन आता है बांग्लादेशी के नाम पर भारतीय नागरिक को आप लोग बार-बार टर्चर कर रहे हो।
अगर आप नहीं कंट्रोल कर पाते हैं,
मौलाना साहब सुन लीजिए मेरी बात। मौलाना साहब देखिए, ऐसा देखिए मौलाना साहब, कोई जरूरत नहीं है कि एक के ऊपर चीख के बात करने के लिए। मौलाना साहब सुन लीजिए मेरी बात, तो इनको जवाब देने दे, उसके बाद आप बोल लेना। तो इन में क्या
हाँ बोलिए
वेरी क्लियरली। नहीं, इनको शांत कराइए पहले। देखिए, ऐसे वैसे में से मैं ऐसे ही नहीं डिबेट करता हूं। अगर कर रहा हूं तो कम से कम तहजीब में रहिए। देखिए, if there is one state
तुम सरकार किसका
ये बदतमीजी कर रहे हैं
मौलाना साहब ऐसा करके नहीं, मेरे पास समय है। मौलाना साहब सुनिए, कई लोग हैं, कई लोग इंतजार कर रहे हैं, बाकियों को भी बोलने की
आप हमें चुनौती मत दीजिए। मैं आपको बहुत स्पष्ट बोल रहा हूं कि अगर कोई स्टेट मैक्सिमम
चुनौती दे रहा है भारतीय।
अरे यार बकवास मत
मौलाना साहब, can I get the audio?
आप लोग
This is Republic TV. It needs to
one
have
minute,
basic decorum. It can't go on like this.
मौलाना साहब आपको जवाब देने का मौका दूंगा, 1 मिनट सुन लीजिए, पहले सुन लीजिए।
तो चुनौती आप किसको दे रहे हैं? आपका सरकार
धमकी आपको कोई नहीं दे रहा है मौलाना साहब, धमकी कोई नहीं दे रहा है। आपसे सिर्फ इतना ही दरख्वास्त कर रहा हूं कि आप दूसरों को भी बोलने दीजिए, उसके बाद
देखिए श्रवण, आई डोंट डिबेट दिस वे। आप उनको 1 मिनट के लिए उनका माइक ऑफ कर दीजिए, मैं अपनी बात पूरी कर दूंगा।
Go ahead, make it. I've requested it. Go ahead.
So Assam has invoked the Foreigners Act of 1950, where district magistrates today have the power to, based on the availability of the relevant papers with the accused or with the suspect, they have the powers to decide who is an illegal migrant. This has led to a massive reduction in illegal migration. The surveillance across the border in Assam has been of the highest order. This has led to a decrease. And as you are aware, as Arnab would be aware, the delimitation exercise has allayed the fear of demographic takeover, if not by at least 2 decades. These are remarkable successes. Now, if Maulana wants to challenge us that, why aren't you pushing us all away? Why aren't you throwing all illegal Bangladeshis? जब हमसे पूछा गया तारीख कब बताओगे, हमने करके दिखाया है। राम मंदिर का निर्माण किया, आर्टिकल 370 हटाया। This time, if we are seriously asserting that illegal migrants will be thrown out, they will be thrown out. So don't provoke us. कब करेंगे? हम करके दिखाएंगे। अगर कोई सरकार कर सकती है तो हम करके दिखाएंगे।
I'll take this to Satish. Satish, the question here is about have we done enough to weed out illegal infiltrators? You may ask this question that what has the government really done for the last 10 years if they've been talking about it? Tuhin is answering that. Satish, the question is that if it is about targeting a community, the Chief Minister is very clear. This is not about targeting indigenous Assamese Muslims.
Chairman, my straight answer is no. Nothing substantial has been done. It's time to hit at the roots, the source. That is Bangladesh. You see, this is a old-time verbal cacophony. It is not consistent with the track record of the government for last 12 years. In fact, the track record of UPA, that is also abysmal, but it is better in expelling those infiltrators. I am talking about the UPA government. So it's time, I do know, and everybody knows here, that demographic changes, massive infiltration and imbalance is a reality. But it's just a poll talk. My take is something different also. You see, I accuse BJP of over-electionization of the country. Because, everything is done at the stroke of upcoming polls. And after that, they just vanish and they just forget. It's time, you just hit at give a deep cut to Bangladesh. We have a Rashtrabadi government. Ab kab karenge? Why are we not doing it? How long we will keep on blaming the previous Congress government? Stop blaming Congress now. It's time for you to act.
Rajat. Let me bring in Rajat and then Tuhin you can respond. Rajat, it's a fair question to basically ask that what have we really achieved, because this has been a dominant talking point for years put together. As someone with boots on the ground, you would be in a much better position to say that why at some times there is a need to go beyond the political rhetoric. Binay is also there. Binay, I'll come to you. But first, Rajat, I'm sorry, Binay. I'm sorry about it. I'll just get a quick comment from Rajat and bring you in, Binay.
See, let's be practical. See, politicians will do their politics, but frankly speaking, we all know, it is common knowledge that lakhs and lakhs of Bangladeshi came in. They had all the paperwork to hoodwink our authorities and claim citizenship. And that is what has happened. That has condensed over time, crystallized over time, and they, by that sheer delay in the processes, they have become bona fide citizens. Now, what do you do? Now, the challenge, and I opened this debate, this discussion around the fact that the local indigenous people, which were greater than 90%, have now been brought under 50% in their own state. Now, this is where the sense of insecurities is coming in. They are saying we'll end up in museums. So there are political ways in which you can secure their interest, reservation being one. And I believe the indigenous people of Assam should demand reservation, which will set an example that nobody from outside can try and infiltrate this country for political reasons, trying to dominate. And we should establish that this assembly, Assam's assembly, has reservation for indigenous representation,
that's
proportionate to multitudes of tribes that exist there. Multitudes of, even Khalonjia Muslims should get reservation. I will go to that extent, who are the true indigenous people of Assam. It is not about Hindu-Muslim. It is not about, trying to create schisms between, on the religious ground. It is between one country, which is Bangladesh, which used open borders to its advantage for economic reasons. They inundated the fertile lands of Assam to an extent that you cannot walk around freely in lower Assam. You try doing that, you will feel that it is as if it is Pakistan that you're moving around. That's how horrible the condition in our own country is.
Binay, you have written extensively about infiltrators and the threat that it basically poses. Rajat has made a fantastic point when he basically says that this is not about Hindu Muslims, and unfortunately Maulana Sahab and perhaps even some political parties in Assam would love to make this entire thing about Hindu Musalman. It is not about Hindu Musalman, and I completely agree with Rajat here. Binay, the challenge is insurmountable here, because the reality is that the Chief Minister of Assam is also, at some stage, he's also given up. He's saying that I can't do much, I will only stall this.
Sawan, exactly, this is not a matter of Hindu and Muslim, but this is a matter of Muslims against Muslims. Because these Bangladeshi infiltrators, they are against the Indian Muslims. The Indian Muslims, they are losing their culture, they are losing their jobs, they are losing everything. And the second thing is, Sawan, that it's a political issue. And it must be debated in the political arena. It must be an issue of elections, because there is and there was a politics of infiltration in India. And Congress has started this politics of infiltrations. They thought that these infiltrators coming from Bangladesh, they will be a vote bank for them. After Congress, many parties, they took away the baton. If you take the example of West Bengal, the baton was transferred to CPM. And now the CPM baton was transferred to Trinamool Congress. So this is a political discussion, this is a political issue, but it is an issue related to the national security of this country, and we are losing our culture. And the case is just not for Assam and West Bengal. It is flooded by the Bangladeshi infiltrators, but we can see the backwaters of this infiltration in the neighboring states of Bengal and Assam, even in Delhi. You can feel the heat. Bangladesh is their country. This is our country. This is the country of the Indian Hindus. This is the country of the Indian Muslims. The country which they belong to, they must go back to their country. And the resources we are having over here, it belongs to us. And if anybody says that there are no infiltrators, again you are trying to politicize the issue.
Yeah, but Maulana Sahab is saying that there are no infiltrators. What will you tell Maulana Sahab? Maulana Sahab is saying that दावे लगा के कह रहे बिना कि कोई infiltrate घुसपैठिया है ही नहीं. अगर है तो आपने निकाला क्यों नहीं?
You are trying to.
देखिए, मैं तो मुझे कहने दीजिए. देखिए, अगर बांग्लादेशी है, बांग्लादेशी को भगाओ, आईनी तौर पर, आईनी तरीके से जिस तरह का भगाना है हम लोग भी साथ देंगे, क्योंकि जब भारतीय नागरिक को बांग्लादेशी के नाम
पुलिस
पर एक आदमी घर बैठ के 100 आदमी पर फेक ऑब्जेक्शन लगा के इस लोगों को हैरेसमेंट करने का हुक्म
बिल्कुल नहीं। आप
संविधान में
आप साथ आइए, बांग्लादेशियों को मिलकर भगाया जाएगा।
संवैधानिक,
लेकिन इस तरीके से कहना कि दे आर नो बांग्लादेशी,
काम करना,
उनको प्रोटेक्ट करने का प्रयास कर रहे हैं।
ये कहाँ से आया है? ये कहाँ से आया है? अगर
आपकी पार्टी लेकर के आई है
नहीं है, और जब इलेक्शन आता है
तो मौलाना साहब ऐसा करे, चलिए, बिकॉज मेरे पास समय नहीं। मौलाना साहब ऐसा करते हैं, विनय ने बहुत अच्छा आइडिया दिया है। आप एक काम करें, क्यों ना आप ही कल मुहिम छेड़ दे, आप ही शुरू कर दे काम। श्री गणेश कीजिए आप कल आप ये कह दे कि जो भी घुसपैठियां हैं उसको आप ही निकालेंगे, क्योंकि आपकी पार्टी या आपके आप ही शुरू कर दीजिए। आप हिमंत के ऊपर क्यों आप छोड़ रहे हैं? आप ही कर लीजिए। मैं तो ये कह रहा हूं, क्योंकि आपने खुद कहा कि भाई अगर है तो हटाइए। आप खुद, मैं मौलाना साहब मैं आपको दरख्वास्त करता हूं, क्योंकि आप भारतीय नागरिक है, और क्योंकि आप चाहते हैं कि सब सुनिए मौलाना साहब, एक आखिरी, मेरे पास समय नहीं, बट विनय ने आखिरी मोमेंट पे एक सिक्सर मार दी। विनय, आपने सिक्सर मार दिया इस समय, क्योंकि मौलाना साहब आप चाहेंगे, आप देखिए, आप एक तरह से एग्जाम्पल बन सकते हैं, क्योंकि देखिए आपके लिए आप एग्जाम्पल बन सकते हैं, क्योंकि आप इस देश के एक नागरिक हैं और आप देश की भलाई सोचते हैं। आप ही कल एक मुहिम छेड़ दीजिए कि जितने भी घुसपैठिए हैं उनको आप हटाएंगे। आने वाले दिनों में आप ही मुहिम शुरू करें। थैंक यू वेरी मच gentlemen for joining me on this debate. In fact, this undoubtedly is the burning question, not just in the state of Assam but also in West Bengal. The question over, is it time to remove the infiltrators? Coming up at 9 p.m, my colleague Niranjan and Abhishek.
आधे बाउल दही में 4 चम्मच MDH चटनी पुदीना मसाला डाला, स्टर करो, पुदीना चटनी तैयार। MDH चटनी पुदीना मसाला।